This ad is coming at you live with a quick, you know what, it's going to be extended because it's important. Um, this video is going to be over scanning stocks for possible and post squeezes. So mid squeeze and post squeeze. And why is that important? Because you can generally depict a huge trade if you are able to catch a volatile stock enough to squeeze and ride it either up with a long trade or short with a nice short trade, so you can ride that trend up or trend down, as many of you know and are aware of. And my favorite type of trade, as well as anyone who loves to make some money on the stock market. So what we're going to do, unfortunately, you're going to have to use Thinkorswim. It is free for scanning stocks up to a certain point. I think it's 30 days, if not 60, and you just need a minimum balance in that. So what you need to do is you just need to download the Thinkorswim platform. It's offered through TD Ameritrade. It's my favorite, and it's what I use for scan nightly in my watch list. So this is what you get. This is the first primary step. Is what I look at going through 500 plus tickers a night, and just compiling everything to be what I produce to you guys, and you guys all want to know kind of what goes into it. And this is just the first primary step out of 7, but this is the most crucial for looking for just big potential plays. So what we're going to do, once you hit the platform, you're going to get the general main screen. You're going to have the ability to make a new watch list. This is going to be the first step. You're going to go create watch list. I already created one for the sake of time. It's going to be scanning tutorials, squeeze watches. So you'll have that on the side. Let's put that here out of our way. Now you're going to hit the tab Scan. And once you hit Scan, we're going to be primarily focusing on Stock Hacker. Okay. So what you're going to have here, you'll have a bunch of stuff that it will be confusing at the beginning, but just give it time. It won't be much more than just a breeze after you set it all up. So you're going to delete that third column just to start and get that out of your way. What you're going to do first is you're going to have the stock column box here. What we are going to put into that first box is going to be volume. Volume, it's pretty important in this process. What you want to look for is a minimum volume of 200,000 and a maximum. Easy way to do it is just delete these 2 zeros and then the first primary number. And you will either select 5 million or 8 million. You don't want much more than that. It will affect the volatility, and you don't want any less than 200,000. That could also be 500,000. It's just all depending on your personal preference. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put 8 million. And then we're going to go down to the second column, and we are going to select Mark. Okay, we got Mark McGuire there. Mark McGuire's look pretty good. It's just the price of the stock at the time of close. And what we're going to put here is 13 cents, 0.13 for a minimum. And we're going to do, hey, if you have enough money to trade a $10,000 stock, I don't know why you're watching this video, but we're going to change that to $10. Okay, so that just gives us a range of 13 cents to $10. As you know me and know my trades, they're all primarily under $10, if not every single one I trade. It's the best. I love penny stocks, and I have a passion for it. So what we're going to do here, this is where you need to just spend some time and focus. Just go back if I go too fast. But you're going to select Add Study Filter. It will give you another column box here. What you want to do with this, you want to select this little pencil. Okay? And you're going to hit Think Script Editor. Okay? And once you do that, just select Day on this first one here. Now what we're going to do here, we are going to look for the potential or the stocks that are in squeezes. Okay? So I will also provide you the URL for this document, but we're going to look for the mid-squeeze gap-up plays. So you're going to copy this little code here. It's a confusing code that was functioned just for this aspect. And you are going to see if we can paste that baby in there. You're just going to do a simple paste, okay? Then you're going to press OK. That will give you that daily. Now this is where it gets very important. What you want to do next is do another add study filter. And this difference is going to be very crucial. Again, think script editor. This is where it's very crucial. You want to select week. So you're going to be scanning squeezes in the day, in the week time frame, which will give you a very substantial ability to plan out your trades and see what's worth getting into and keeping on a watch list and what's not. Again, get rid of that ADX crossover. And you don't even need to visit that document again. You're just going to paste that same code into the week. So you can have 2 week, 1 day, a mark, a volume. Guess what, guys? That's all set up just for this first sequence. You're going to hit this little 3-bar column, save scan query. What you're going to do with that scan query so you have it and you never have to do this again, never have to go over this video again, and just have a quick scan filter. You want to go squeeze, scan, and I always do underscore mid squeeze. This just gives you what's in the act of squeezing up. And you want to do save. Everything's good to go. Press that scan, and you got a big compiled list down below. What you want to do next is select the percent change. Select it 2 times so you get the top percent changers. Now, these stocks here, I take, as you scroll down, you'll see these here. As you can see, Givo, that was one that was called out in the chat room today. These are ones that are in mid-squeeze. So now I take my notebook and I write this down physically because I don't like to even mess around with technicals in this. And I denote each one. Write them down. I like to write down the first 10. But what you can do and why you set that watch list up, you double click and go send, or let's see here. Add NA key to watch list. Scanning tutorial, which I set up at the beginning. And just do that for the first 10, okay? And once you do that, you want to select the charts drop down. And you'll have them all compiled. So personal, watch list, personal, squeeze, this one. Not the one with the purple wheel. And then you'll be able to pull them up real fast. So as you can see here, what is this doing? It's squeezing up. It just broke resistance. And you can select the time frame of 5 days, 5 minutes. That looks a little altered there. And if you want to customize the list, you can go add time frame. Time. This is my favorite here. You don't have to do this. 1 day, 15 minutes. Add. Okay? So you got that on lock. This is what I like to look at. 1 day, 15 minutes. And you'll get that nice, just very substantial chart to look at. You'll see the resistance where it's topped at. And you'll be able to set that as your resistance. So about 0.35 will be a key resistance level for a nice squeeze. As it's in the middle of the squeeze, this is very important because that squeeze can continue. And it, as you can see here, it's 0.36 after hours. That might be a nice watch list item for Monday. I haven't even looked at this yet, but possibility. That's just a general breakdown of a mid squeeze for a long trade. Now, you can scroll down and look through all yours. It's nice because then you can go back to scan and you can go, let's check this one out just while we're in the middle of this. Scanning tutorials, get back to charts, get that baby going. This one's also a very low price stock, so keep that in mind. They're, as you can see, volume, kind of, that's why you, sometimes you want to set your volume with these low price stocks at like a 1 million, and you can see that here. There was 200, but just over 200,000. So a stock like this, like Givo, that's a good one because great volume, great volatility, and great squeeze potential. You want to go scanning tutorial. Let's check that baby out while we're at it. Check out Givo. And if it's, yeah, and you see here, I mean, It's a mid squeeze. So it doesn't always depict something that will continue to squeeze, but it has the ability to. As you can see here, it's looking pretty bullish, and this is looking like the resistance, if not this. So if you want to take a trade and you want to ride and you want to have it on your watch list, you just pull this right back over, and you can fluctuate and watch these as the day goes by. Okay, so you can see kind of what's breaking out, and you can see that through the price action. So what we're going to do now is set up the reverse of that, and we're going to set up the post squeeze alteration there. So you're going to keep the same volume and mark. You can change it if you'd like, but the study columns need to be changed. Keep the same day and week. Hit the pencil. Now you want to get this out of there, okay? Get that out of there, and you want to go down to the second portion, and you want to copy that up. Once you do that, you can do a nice, simple paste into there. You'll get it all activated. Press OK. Make sure you do the exact same thing for the second. Delete, paste, press OK, and you're ready to scan. Before you scan, save that scan query and change mid to post. Save. You got that unlocked, so you can access it anytime. And as you can see, it's given us one stock within our range, which is, it can change. You can have a ton, you can have a little bit. It's just all dependent on the price action and what's going on in the market. So we'll go add to the watch list, go back to charts. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. As you can see, post squeeze. Here was the squeeze. The gap down was right here. So it's consolidating a little bit, and you can have that potential squeeze back up to 780. So you want to keep that on your watch list. That's something that I probably will have on my personal watch list for Monday, and see if I can get that break up back up to the level of about 780. So this is just the first out of 7 different functions I go through to making my daily watch list. There's a lot that goes into it, guys, and there's more than needed sometimes. But guess what? It's profit. Profit is profit, and when you're going into a trading day all prepared, it's something different than just going and looking at stock twits and trying to find the next big thing. It's not going to work, and you're going to be a 95% loser. So anytime you're back in a scan, this is why it's simplified. You just go load scan query, personal, and you got them right there, post and mid, and you can scan them anytime. Okay, guys, I hope this was able to help you. Honestly, it's a big process, and if you have any questions, be sure to email me at Kubik Wealth Management. Hope you enjoyed the video, and look forward to giving you some more instructions in the future. Have a great day, and I'll see you Monday, guys.